Day 23. A.D. Rattray. North British. Age 30 years. I hope that's British. Not really sure what else it would be. Distilled in 1988. Oh my god, age 30 years. Cask type sherry butt. Very popular at region lowlands. So, when this went into a barrel, I was 8 years old. So that's something that sits in my mind as I hold this in my hand. That focus nice and quick for once. Yeah, this is one that is probably very expensive, and it's seriously making me think about things. At 8 years old, I could never have envisioned anything about what I'm doing at the moment. Living on my own, computers, recording devices were pretty new back then, and they were handheld stuff, and you put them on a VHS tape. So, whoa, yeah, my name is being the usual pain in the ass that she is, even though it's almost 11 o'clock. So, anyway, ignore any extra noise if possible. I'm looking forward to this one for a number of reasons. Actually, that might be someone in the hallway. I don't know. It is the 23rd, which means tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I don't know what tomorrow brings yet, because it's not midnight. And I do not look at anything until midnight. But I am going to encounter a problem because I'm not going to be at my apartment Christmas Eve till probably very late on Christmas Day. We'll see. And I don't know if I want to share the 25th one or not. Let's get into this, shall we? I am once again using a Glencairn I don't want to use. I launched Crowded Barrel Whiskey Glencairn. Probably can't read it, but I showed it before. 825-18 is when they opened it, and had a very big party. But all my other glasses are in need of being cleaned properly instead of just rinsed. And having Lefroy in one of them never helped. Here we go. Now, why I'm looking forward to this one is because when Mr. Whittington reviewed it, he hinted at the fact that it reminds him of an Irish whiskey. And I really like Irish whiskeys so far. I'm sure there are probably a few out there I don't like, but I've tried a number of them thus far, and I have been pleased with almost all of them. Well, no, pretty much all of them. I have not had one where I just went, well, no. All of them I've enjoyed in varying levels. My latest one is called Slain. I believe it's called Slain. Now, the color on this is a little more dumbfounding because it's a bit light. It's not as light as some of the ones we've had, but it also was in a barrel for 30 years, and it only got to that color. That is pretty shocking in general. Let's go for the nose. It does smell kind of like soap. I had that thought planted in my head already. I forgot to check the proof. Or the volume, sorry. 58.5. Let me see if I can do something real quick. 58.5. I'll do a lot of typing now. I had this set up last time. This time I just am trying to do it on the fly. Yeah. Well. I'll have to do it for the next two if I remember. And I couldn't find that booklet. I didn't look very hard. But I don't know what the hell it is. So, yeah. So this kind of smells like soap. Or cleaning fluid of some sort. That reminds me of oils or cars or something like that. There's a grass note. I'm glad I'm getting some smells out of this thing because the past week has been fumbly. Maybe a light citrus of some sort. Vanilla has been brought up a lot in some of these types of whiskeys. I don't get vanilla. Maybe I just equate sweet smell. There is a bit of sweetness to this one instead of a vanilla. I don't know, but I have yet to find something and go, oh my gosh, vanilla. And this is a person who likes vanilla lattes and such. I like caramel lattes more, but I have certainly had vanilla lattes once upon a time. This is a very interesting nose. It's not like anything we've had so far. So I am looking forward to the taste, see what happens. Tingly. Whoa. Flowers and some grass. Oh, there's a lot happening. And it's holding on for a long time. Sugar cookies. This is gonna sound weird, but it's one of the other ones I had not long ago. I think I said it. I think it had a wet forest smell or something. This one tastes like being outside on a summer day or a spring day. I don't know how that works, but after drinking it, it made me think of a comfortable, quiet spring day in my parents' backyard when I was younger. And maybe it has to do with some of the trees that were in the area or the flowers or something that's getting triggered. Because I certainly wasn't eating grass and tree leaves when I was 8 years old or something. But this is good. I was told not to water it down, so I won't. Or advised not to water it down. I certainly could. But I might screw up the taste. And I believe he said it made it a little more bitter, which I don't want. And this does taste quite a bit like a Irish whiskey might. There's still little things about it that make me think it's a Scotch, because it is. But it certainly is pretty close to a Irish, and I do enjoy it quite a bit. And I wish I didn't have just this little, and I wish it wasn't 30 years old, because I can only imagine what the price on this is. I could probably look it up after the fact. But if a 12-year-old can cost at least $30 or more, once you get past 20, it gets outrageous. But yeah, I'm certainly pleased to find one that is noticeably pleasant and appeals to my palate and senses, my smells and all that. So I'm going to enjoy this one for a little while. And two more. That's it. Hopefully I can get them done over the holiday. But until tomorrow, launch up.